Hey, it's Monday, March 27th, 2023, and it is the day that the Nintendo eShop closes for the 3DS, and I just wanted to fire up my 3DS and play two of the games that possibly will go away, and I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous because I've been playing the games for a very long time. And the first game is Pokémon Shuffle. It was a free to start game and I've never paid a penny. It's just a fun puzzle game. I think my battery is in the 3DS system is dead, so sometimes the time has to be reset. But as you can see, it has to connect online, and so there is some concern that this game won't work. I don't know for sure. It'll probably be, I think this game will be fine because it's sort of just on a loop at this point. But in the event that it doesn't work, maybe we should just go ahead and check the Pokemon. And for those who play this game, you know that you level up as all your Pokemon as you collect them. And I have played way too much, to an absurd degree, to the point where this game I've played technically more times than any other game, because you just play like once a day, and you know, times that since its release. I don't even remember when it came out, but I'm gonna say like 9 years ago. So I'm embarrassed to say that I've probably, played this game several thousand times. But you can tell because all these Pokemon are like fully maxed out, and at some point it's like not even about the game anymore. It's just something kind of silly to do as a stress reliever. But I've had a really good time playing this game, and in the event that it doesn't work anymore, this is what it looked like. And we could even, this is a level, that level in particular allows you to get extra XP. So I would usually just go through here and pick out some of the Pokemon that I want to level up or something. And at this point I'm definitely have been running out of choices because everything's already maxed out. So you can see, anyone who actually plays this game knows that this is an absurd amount of time. So I am, it's an achievement, but also kind of like okay, well, maybe be good to stop anyway. Anyway, here's the other game, and it's Nintendo Badge Arcade. It allows you to get these badges, show you, get all these badges to decorate your Switch with. And so it's really, sometimes I put them on the folders, and I made some layouts. But let's go ahead and take a look inside this game. And here's the thing. There used to be 2 free plays. So originally when the game launched, it was hard to play because it is a very microtransaction-y game, because they want you to spend a little bit, like $1 at a time. Now, I haven't put any money into this game. It is possible I spent like $1 or $2 right at the beginning, but since it came out in 2015, I haven't put any money in the game again since that initial one, or I think at the very beginning, there was a temptation to spend $1 on it. But anyway, then at some point maybe in a couple years in, they made it so you could have a couple of free plays each day. You would get 2 free plays, and because of that, I got quite a few badges, and I basically have played once a day almost consistently for the last 7 years, maybe 7.5 years at this point. So again, another game, and it's connecting. You got to connect to the Nintendo network. So that's a little troubling And recently I booted up the game the last couple of days. Those 2 free plays per day were no longer there. So there's a, you know, I think, and also the catchers, they would have different claw machines that would rotate through. And the last couple of days there have been no new ones. They just stay the same, like 15 or 20 catchers. So already it's possible that it's impossible to really get them all, because you may not even be able to access the catchers. And in terms of the free plays, which are really important to being able to play this game for free, if those are gone, truly gone forever, then this might be the end of the game's life cycle. This might be the end of the road for me playing the game. But I will say I really enjoy this game because I'm really into the claw machine mechanic. And right here is where they would have said, here's the free plays. But again, I think online I read that there was like 88,000 something badges total, but I have managed to get over 7,000, you know, basically for free. Again, I did spend like $1 or $2 at the beginning. But let's take a look at my badge collection. And by the way, too, you can't store this many badges on the 3DS, so these badge collections are directly tied to the game itself. So hopefully, like, the shop supposedly closes at 5 p.m. today, and I would be very sad if I couldn't at least visit. Even if I can't play the game, I'd love to be able to visit and be able to swap the badges out if I wanted to with other badges. But you could see there's a significant number. It even says sex completed 699. Man, I was one away for 700. So close. You can see that I've completed many of them, and then there's a couple of catchers. At this point, I was at like the 90th, 95th percentile of completion. And there's going to be some catchers that are just like missing one. But you know what? I mean, sheesh, I'm going to have to scroll through 700 for you. I don't know if I want to do that right now. You can see that one's just missing one. Because they make it so that way you got to spend $1 to get that last play. Or whatever. But genuinely, I kid you not, I have played this game so long that I have managed to get all of these badges for free. I mean, let's just scroll a little faster here, because this is taking forever. You can see some of my kind of, again, we're just one away, but I think it's been a really good game. I really hope that there's just like a programming glitch right now with, you know, maybe they'll fix the game, or maybe they'll bring the free plays back, or hey, maybe just Nintendo, maybe just make the whole game free at this point. Maybe just let us enjoy this, you know. Really fun way to, and also this is a Switch personalization thing. Like, this is the only way to do what they want you to do. So, but yeah, it's just an insane amount of work. I wish I could show you all of these, because there's just an absurd, you know, amount of stuff in the game, and it was again another one of these very meditative, relaxing kind of things. And you know, for what it's worth, it definitely was microtransaction-y, so that's annoying. But it also made the game have real stakes, because the game was connected to the internet. You couldn't cheat, you know. You couldn't just turn off, if you did the claw wrong, you couldn't just turn the game off, you know, because you would just lose your plays. So I think because it had this, you know, get the catcher, you know, you have one chance or you have two chances to get the badges. When you actually did complete a set, it was like, oh my god, like, boy, all these Pokemon sets probably will never get finished. it was like, yes, yes, I did it. I like it. It felt like even more than just your typical game where I would manage to get all the ones in the catcher with my free plays, and it would just be like a really good day because, yes, I did it. I didn't have to spend money, but also like there was no retries. You can't just like reset the game and try again. You would have to wait till the next day or whenever that catcher would show up again. And they really had all these badges for all these different games. A lot of games I hadn't even known about at the time, and some games I still don't know about, but that's okay. Okay, this video is going on longer than I thought. And so I just want to show you one more thing. And here's the thing. This might be the last time that I play this. So let's crank the volume up here. This is the practice catcher. You get a certain number of free plays a day. And when you hit 10 badges, you get a free play. And sometimes there was a super bonus, which would give you 3 additional plays on top of that. And so let's do this one last time. Here we go. That's good. Okay, we knock off the one on the left. And this practice catcher would rotate out, so you would get different practice catchers, but in the last couple of days it has just been this one specifically. So again, I'm thinking that they're basically putting the game into hibernate mode, into basically just auto run mode where nothing changes. And so I guess technically, if the game just stays in this state, it is possible that I could just play the practice catcher to the end of time, but it's kind of dumb. Also, I haven't gotten the super bonus in the last couple of days. So again, the idea of getting more than one play at this point is very likely. And if that's the case, then I truly, and of course I wouldn't spend the money, but even if I could, there's no way to put money on, you can't buy anything. So to anyone who is a fan of the game, I don't think there was, some people like definitely said this is the microtransaction game. So understandably, this is not, I wouldn't promote this game for anybody who, can fall victim to that kind of game. But hey, maybe you should, maybe it's good to play now because it is impossible to spend money. So maybe, but there you go. I'm going to get one free play. And then we will see what I can do with it. Unfortunately, I can probably do nothing because they, again, are not rotating the catchers out anymore. So let's take a look. See, all the ones with the ribbons on them are completed. That Mario never was able to get. And then there, oh, there it is. Oh, yes, we got one. So that's a good way to rack up those little mystery item boxes, because you just scroll past that catcher and it gives you one. But all of these I've completed. This one, those two are just really hard to get. And then finally we have, I think there's one more catcher in this round that I don't have, and I think it is this Pikmin one. And again, they're on the side of the catcher that's really hard to get to without more than one play. But maybe I'll do this last play on something really fun. Let's see one that is very different. Maybe one that I haven't done in a while. Even if I have it completed, it's okay. That's not a bad choice, because you're gonna have all of these falling icons. That's kind of a fun one. So let's see if there's a Pokemon one. Probably, I don't recall seeing one in that. Wow, no Pokemon ones in the last day of the shop here. Well, that's fun. Let me go back. Oh, okay, actually, I kind of like to add some bell bags to my collection here. So let's just do one. Get some final bells for the Switch. Here we go, with my one play. Hopefully I don't fail. I'm going to aim for this area. I'm very good at this game at this point, having played several thousand times. And as I say that, I'm probably going to fail. So here we go. I'm going to aim right, I think right here. I'm going to try to push this one off. And I'm going to try to pick that one up. Oh, well. The best laid plans, right? Oh, we got one. We got two. Okay, hey. Not the worst ever. But yeah, oops. We tried. But that was it. Thank you for watching, because I felt I didn't think that the eShop would really affect me. But now that it's closing and I realized that this game is connected to that, I've had to actually, you can technically probably still add $1, but it's okay. For the last time, Mr. Bunny, I'm sorry. We're gonna deny your... We're not gonna pay into the coffers of Nintendo, but thank you for the memories, and hopefully someone will fix you so you can play again and I can finish my quest. So, gotta catch them all. Bye.